My name is Matt Armendariz. I'm a food photographer and blogger and writer, and we are starting a cookbook shoot on the foods of Belize. It's going to be an amazing project. The food recipes look phenomenal, so I'm really excited about the opportunity to come to Belize and work with such amazing people on this great cookbook.
Food is what brings people together, and while it is a cookbook, we hate to just say it's a cookbook because it is so much more than that. It is really a book about all that Belize is. It has history, it has culture.
There's so much history and story behind each dish, and so that's my responsibility to make sure that we communicate that within a frame. But it's also so much fun to be here and work on things like this because obviously you're in a beautiful environment that really affects what you're doing. It just helps key the reader a little bit more about what the food is all about.
Belize has a lot to offer. All the cultures that have come to Belize and stayed here have brought a little bit of their home. We feel that Belizean food has evolved so much over the past, and with Belize still being a very unknown destination, so is the food, and we wanted to be able to give people the chance to experience the food in their own homes.
We tried to collect these recipes in the order a cookbook would follow, but also in a cultural order.
At your dessert table, you can talk about how chocolate was discovered in Belize by the Mayans, and that's where we feel that our book can bring more excitement and more experience and more emotion rather than a regular meal.
I'm Adam Pearson. I'm the food stylist on Flavors of Belize, and it's my job to make everything look really super delicious. Belizean food is interesting. It's got a very specific set of ingredients which are really fun to work with. Lots of wonderful spices and marinades.
One of the most delightful things about almost every Belizean dish is it's fresh. Everything's made every day. The chickens are stewed every day. The beans are made every day. Salsas are always fresh. You don't often find somebody opening a jar and pouring it into a bowl and serving it with chips.
Sometimes people buy cookbooks and they are just a little too complicated to cook. One of the things about food in Belize is that it is simple, but it is very interesting. You don't need to be a trained chef to be able to cook any of those recipes.
I'm really excited to try the pibil that's been roasted in the earth. Last night we watched them as they put it in, started the fire, dug this giant hole, and we're going to wait, I guess, 10 hours or so before we can really dig in, and a lot of that's going to be in the cookbook as well.
And then after we prepare all the food, all the images, we'll go back, re-edit the recipes, decide exactly what reflects Belize, Belizean culture, how it works, and ultimately have a very beautiful cookbook of Belize.
All the recipes are being cooked and tested. There's nothing that's going in the book that has not been checked for authenticity or to make sure that it tastes good, because it is very important for us to make sure that we are representing Belize in the right way.
One of the most interesting aspects about Belize is its cultural diversity, which leads to its diversity in exotic cuisine, Belizean cuisine. And I truly believe that the book Flavor of Belize will really open the doors to our culture, and you will be able to explore who we are as Belizeans.